Having a reason to be more courageous and self-confidence is an enormous help in this challenge. We've already looked at how reflection, gratitude, and even doing the things you're intimidated by helps you overcome them and do them anyway. You're starting to see how this is turning into a habit and you're becoming more confident and courageous. Today, I have another helpful concept to share with you. We make time for and work on things that are important to us, right? We can all use that concept to our advantage when it comes to courage and self-confidence. After all, aren't you important to yourself? I know I am. In other words, I want you to start making these new habits by focusing on what's important to you. It's much easier to work on courage and increase self-confidence with tasks that you enjoy and that have meaning for you. Don't worry about feeling like you should do something that can come later. For now, let's start with what you're passionate about. So let's say that you would like to become a better cook, grow more of your own food, lose some of that weight, or get back into running. That's a long list of positive changes, and it will take some time and effort to build up your courage and confidence to make them happen. What if you focus on one thing you're passionate about? So let's choose something that's fun and important to you. For example, let's say you're highly passionate about gardening. Let's start there. Build those new habits and focus your time and efforts there first. If you're into gardening, imagine seeing your garden flourish and having that delicious, fresh produce to work with. This will give you a huge boost in confidence to continue planting. Knowing you have delicious produce to use may inspire you to cook more from scratch and less in the grocery. To use the food you've grown, because you don't want it to go spoil. You've taken all this time for it to grow and you all this effort, and do you want it to spoil? No, you're going to use that first. From there, you can branch out and make smarter food choices that will help you lose weight and save money. 3 birds with 1 stone. See what we did there? Do you see how focusing on what's important to you can help motivate you to get started? While gardening isn't particularly difficult, it did take some effort to plant, nourish, and harvest those crops. You had to take action, and that's all I'm really asking you to do. Let's take a look at some other examples. Maybe you want to improve your marriage, become a better parent, go back to school, or save enough money to pay off your debt. It doesn't matter what your most important goal or task is. What matters is that you can use it to get started on this journey of increasing your courage and boosting your self-confidence. My challenge to you for today is to think about what's really important to you. Make sure you realize that there's a big difference between between something being urgent and something being important. We often focus on the things that have the tightest deadline, the stuff that needs to get done right now. While it may be important, it's often not the thing that's most important to us. Make the choice of what's truly important to you and then focus your efforts on being courageous enough to build those new positive habits. So tomorrow we're going to talk about striking a pose. Are we going to be voguing? Tune in tomorrow to hear more of our 30-day challenge. And as always, don't forget to like us on Facebook, Business Evolution League. I'll see you in the group.